Yo, 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 what's happening? It's episode 190 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. And of course, it is I, Monsieur Know-It-All. I am here, plain Jane in it today. Like, it is what it is, man. I'm comfortable. I'm at the crib. It's a bye week. Yeah, so, getting some things geared up, man. Kelly Q's here, of course. We're going to talk everything you want to hear about, man. Tune in. Stay with us. Episode 190 is on its way.
I said no more goody two shoes, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Fuck you too, it's likewise. This is what they left me in when they ain't choose the right side. Red inside my sight lines, feeling this in my mind. Venomous synonyms, nigga, I become a python. Cause y'all really push me to the edge. Ain't no more rebuilding once it's fire on the bridge. Keep an eye out when trying to feed a dog who ain't been fed. Cause after you feed them, they might use the strength to bite your hand. It's crazy, I know. Thinking how could they do it? Play with negatives, way too long, and they show improving that. So no more goody two shoes.
So,
no
right,
more Mr.
anyway,
Nice Guy.
yeah,
Fuck you
so
too, it's
hopping right
likewise.
into
This is what they left me in when they
situations
ain't choose the right
is
side.
a big
Red
thing.
inside my
You know what I'm going to do
sight
in a new
lines,
place?
feeling this in
I'm
my
going to,
mind.
when we get to a new
Venomous
place, I'm
synonyms,
going to
nigga, I
fucking,
become a python. Ain't never
I'm going to put something, like I'm going to have like a board, and it's going to have the list of topics and actually like the whole show run. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to confiscate your fucking phone. Yeah. We're not doing any more phones, and I can't wait to that. So the time, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I just want to let you know that I see you, and I'll be seeing it when I'm recording. It's almost like that kid that
But I have the list of stuff too. I be
I-
looking
I-
at, and then
that's-
she sends links, and I'm
nigga, you be playing gumball. All right, then.
royal match, baby.
Whatever, royal bullshit match, whatever. Do you pay for that game?
No,
Oh, all right.
fuck.
Yeah, man. I'll be seeing you though, but that's all right because we're gonna be professional once we get to the place that's owned and ran by this pod. Everybody is taking over, getting their own studio now. Everybody just doing their thing. As studios are a thing, and then essentially what they're doing is they're grabbing hold of it and wrapping their podcast around it. And if somebody else want to use it or whatnot, you might better lend it out to them. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put myself in a position where I'm just gonna pay for our space. It's gonna be comfortable. It's gonna be nice. You're gonna be able to get there. You know what I mean? You know,
I have a thought process.
what's
But
that?
that's after we.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We could talk about that off.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. We talk about that off mic.
It's not video time for that yet. It just popped in my head, and I'm like, that would be a cool idea. But
Exactly.
yeah,
Well, we will get to it. We got a lot to get to. I got a heart out
Get to.
because apparently, yeah. So,
It's a pause.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, listen. All right,
I am so immature.
you are immature.
How
And
you
that-
48 and immature?
You mad immature? That's because you hang around. You've been hanging around me for so damn long.
Oh my goodness.
Honestly, I'm gonna be like this till I'm old. I'm trying to tell you,
Hey.
I'm gonna be 70 and whatnot. Like, oh, you nasty. Pause.
Oh.
Hey, you. Ah.
No diggity, no doubt. I've been watching too much Martin.
I know. Can we not?
When Martin, when he
I
had the dream sequence and he got old,
remember.
and that's all he kept yelling. No diggity, no doubt.
Oh man. Shout out to everybody that's listening, watching.
Shout.
Play a little
Let
jingle.
it
Here
out.
we go. I'm sorry, I can turn it on the drag on verse. Hold on. Welcome back to episode 190. That's 190 for those that can't listen or read well. Of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast.
I can't.
And of course, staying as comfortable as I want to be on this special bye week. I am Mr. Know-It-All, your favorite podcaster's favorite podcaster, even if you didn't know that he podcasted, as well as podcasting and multimedia's lovable, smart ass. Give it up
Got
for
it
me.
right this week. Yay!
You must have recently listened to the old episode or whatnot.
No, I just remember last week.
You remember last week?
Yeah.
Because I was listening to it earlier. Most of the time, I don't remember the week before because we've been doing this goofy thing where we don't record every week, and that's got to stop because that's bullshit. Because we were a weekly podcast. And speaking of weekly podcasts,
Life happens.
life be
man.
happening. But the
Life-
person, All right, Queen.
Holla back.
Send a
Life
shout
be
out.
lifing.
Holla back to Nyla. You forgot his name for a second, didn't you?
No,
Oh, all right. Shout out to Nyla, Life Be Life podcast.
we were just talking about it. That's
But it's her. It's Q Diamond
It's
Phillips. It's the
me.
Qster.
it's me.
Q-matic.
I'm the problem.
It
it's
is
me.
Q Hefner Kelly. Q. Hola, ¿cómo está? Get with us on IG at Mr. _ Know-It-All _ pod. The Facebook fan page, the Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast on TikTok. And please, as always, send all of your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at Mr. Know-It-All-Pod at gmail.com. That's Mr. Know-It-All-Pod at gmail.com. All right, y'all. Yes, it is us again.
Yes.
If you're tired of us already, I don't give a fuck. Keep listening. You know what I'm saying? Keep listening, keep watching. We appreciate it. We
Obviously,
appreciate
they're not tired of us.
I
'cause
know.
They keep listening.
Yeah, because if you're back, you're back. And we appreciate that. And listen, I just want to say something. We are a well-rounded, we got a well-rounded situation going on here. A very, very well put together. What's the best way I could describe it? Not only the conglomerate that we do with Podcast Links live show, shout out to them. We'll talk about them in a second. But the Mr. Know-It-All podcast wants to come every week and bring you top quality shit. There's things that can get better. There are things that I'm always improving on. There's things that I'm always looking to stab and move the needle forward with. The point of me saying this is that my growth has not stopped. Pause. It will not stop. Pause. No Diddy. More ways than one. And it can't stop. Pause. No Diddy. More ways than one. So shout out to the Mr. Know-It-All podcast, the Know-It-All network. Shout out to Kelly Q. Shout out to myself. Shout out to everybody who's involved. Shout out to Ty Moore. Shout out to everybody that does this. And, man, more love for us. All right. Oh, well, shit. We might as well. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this real quick, right? So 2 weeks from yesterday, the 19th of October, is coming your way. Crush Lounge, 6414 Rising Sun Avenue, Philadelphia, PA. It is Podcast Link Live Show, all hip-hop edition. Give it up for that. Yo, it's there. We're going to be there, whatnot. Doors open up at 4:30. The tickets are $20. You can buy them on Eventbrite, or you can meet us at the door, get there, pay to get in. It's going to be a vibe. DJ KDL is going to be in the wheels of steel. He's going to be spinning. We got everything from reverses going on. We got 3 panels popping. We're going to have some contests. We're going to have some crowd participation. It's going to be food. There's going to be drinks. There's going to be laughter. There's going to be all the fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery that you look forward to, and anything that Mr. Know-It-All is a part of. So, yeah. And Kelly Q's going to be there, too, huh?
Possibly.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I saw that. Look at that. Look at you. Being
I
in the
needed that
building.
wedding to be canceled.
Listen, what I do know is that because it's on a Saturday afternoon leading into a Saturday night, oh my gosh, I'm getting burned. Getting bent. Can I do that? Can I do that? Can I be that way? Because I don't never get bent. You know what I'm saying?
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Enjoy yourself.
Enjoy
yourself.
Might hire me a
Enjoy
shaky to come through. Bounce her ass in my face. Like a Make-A-Wish kid or whatnot. Oh, when Chris Rock said that, hey Timmy, you about to die. What do you want to do? You want to meet Jim Carrey? Nah, I want some big titties in my face.
I refuse.
Yo, listen, you know, certain things are great and whatnot, but I'm just enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Things are changing, evolving gradually. I'm still seeing my spirit angel numbers. I feel good. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I've been sore. My knees is on.
Your knees are knees. Yeah.
No, they on lean, bro. Listen, because I carry bottles of water. Like, that's an extra 50 pounds a piece. So extra, carry them 2 at a time is an extra 100 pounds.
You don't have like a cart you push?
Oh, well, yeah, sometimes, but then sometimes you got to take it up the steps.
Oh.
Yeah. Had a project incident the other day. I'll tell you about it. It's wild.
Oh,
Wild project thing and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that. But I guess, shit, let's just hop right into it. The good old ketchup. All right.
Better not.
All right, so let's get our rest in pieces out the way.
Oh,
It seemed like everybody died right when we was off air.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to John Amos. No, but we'll come back to that in a second. Stay right there. Rest in peace to Dikembe Mutombo. Rest in peace to Pete Rose. Who else am I missing, Kelly?
What's his name? His name is Kenny's actor, voice actor, but he's also a Broadway actor.
Okay.
He did the voice of Ooby Dooby on The Night Before Christmas.
Can you look that up, please? Because I don't know his name. Yeah, rest in peace to that man, and I will give his name in a second. Who else? Somebody else passed away. Oh,
Yeah, it was a lot.
we said Maggie Smith though, right? From Sister
Yes.
Act. Okay. Who else? Was it a musician? It was somebody else that passed away. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't.
But it was like back to Ken Page.
Ken Page. Rest in peace to Ken Page. Rest in peace, good sir.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. It's just been a lot of that, and it's yeah, it's a lot going on, man.
Because it was just like
There was
Monday.
back
it
to
was,
back.
It was Maggie Smith, Dikembe Mutombo,
Yeah,
Pete Ruse.
right.
It was somebody else. John Amos was
Right.
announced,
Mm-hmm.
and then Ken Page.
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
So rest in peace to them, man. Rest in peace to everybody. Rest in paradise. The Lord has called you home for a purpose. So thank you for your time served here. That's how I feel about it. Did you know that Kim Porter's book was removed from Amazon?
Was it really her book?
That was the big thing. So apparently not. Apparently it must have been some weird ass ghostwriter that decided that they wanted to do whatever it is they wanted to do in their own words.
Right.
What I
Because
mean,
my question is, she could have very well started doing the notes, doing the outline
right.
for a book, but a book had never been formally done.
Yeah,
So you can't put something out that hasn't been fact checked. It hasn't been
Shit.
the whole process of whatever needs
Right.
to be done for a book to be
Right.
posted.
Well,
You
people
can't
are
do
not
that.
even really writing books anymore. Let's keep it a bean.
Yeah, they doing something. I don't know what they doing.
I know what they're doing.
AI, what?
No, I didn't say all that, but
Allen Iverson's.
did Al Iverson writing a whole bunch of books? AI publishing company. Hey, welcome to number 3, AI, the Allen Iverson Publishing Company. You talking about practice? You don't even need to practice to write a book. All you got to do is bring it to us. 76ers, all that. We do it for you right here in Philly. Holla at you. It's my Allen Iverson impression. Shout out to me, man. What the fuck? I don't even know how that nigga said. I just imagine that's how AI would sound.
It's not. But go ahead.
Publish 2 books, get 3 for free. Get it?
Not
3. 3. AI 3.
can't.
You know what I'm saying? And I this is the perfect way to cross over. Get it? Crossover. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, man. This AI is Allen Iverson, man. The truth. No, the answer. I'm the answer. Am I the answer or the truth? No, Paul Pierce punk ass is the truth. I'm the answer. Holla at me. AI books.
Next. Please.
AI books, man. So why does that make me laugh?
I don't know.
Did you see Jaguar Wright on Pierce Morgan first, right? Talking all the fuck. You talk about somebody that's talking fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery. Jaguar Wright is a different type. She just will start spilling beans. Apparently, hold up. Do we have I might have a clip of that.
It's in the chat.
It's in the chat. Hold up. Let me play the clip of because she was capping a while for the shit that she was saying, man. Let me see if I can pull this up. Like this is like
I heard she was on there, and I even saw the clip, and I just was like, I cannot.
is there a clip in this or is it just am I just read? Okay, here we go. Listen to the fuck she's talking about, man. What the fuck?
Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Sean Combs have one person in common.
Jaguar Wright is known to be a conspiracy theorist.
I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew she was the devil.
Everyone wanted to go to Diddy's white parties when they were happening. if I got an invite, I would go. But there's a party within a party.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are not here, unfortunately, to respond to.
Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters.
She's saying a lot of things that could be considered libelous.
I think if Diddy cooperates and gives up some big names of actual crimes they committed, that'd be a way of actually lessening the amount of time.
All right, Piers Morgan. I didn't know that Piers Morgan became this type of reporter. I mean, he's mad fucking a current affair hard copy type shit now. He's been that way.
He's been that way.
Why did I always?
He was like one of those royal reporters.
Right.
So he was always about the fuckery.
So all right, so Jaguar Wright. Hold up, let me see. Let me see this for a second, cause this shit was crazy. So Jaguar Wright actually called Star's show. Now you know who Star is. Remember Star and Buck Wild? They used to be they was on Philly for they was in Philly for a hot second, but it was a Hot 97 thing. He got fired from Hot 97 15,000 times, and this was a thing. Like they were, he always had some extracurricular shit to say. They used to call him a Black Howard Stern because he was very very much into kind of giving.
Did we have them on our radio for a minute?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We had, when I tell you a hot second, I mean a complete and utter hot second. There was nothing. It wasn't something that kept going for too long or whatnot. I'm almost certain after about 4 months, he said some shit that got himself fired.
Right.
Star was completely utterly out of control the way he talked.
But he was in New York first, right?
Huh?
He was in New York first, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean on Hot 97.
No,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I thought he came here, or were we playing him like via? I thought we had him on one of our radio stations for a minute.
So it was syndicated.
That's
It was syndicated.
Okay.
Yeah, it was syndicated. But no. The New York was syndicated. But when he got fired from New York, he was actually in Philly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no. He was at Power 99.
I thought he was here.
He was here. So listen to this. I'm hoping that this is the one. Let me see here. Because unless they took it down. Ooh, shit. I'm starting to run into joints where they took it down and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So apparently, he went. When I tell you that this man went off. Hold on. I think I might have one. Let me see something here. Oh, but I can't play the McDonald's commercial. I hate that shit. Da 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 da. I'm loving it.
I can't. I'm spent already.
But no, Jaguar Wright she's a conspiracy theorist, but this is the shit she said. Hold on.
Actually, I appeared on Monday. We filmed it, and it premiered today.
Okay.
See, what I find so interesting is, and the reason why I really came was because you have so much respect for Sean Carter. That's funny because people that know who he really is doesn't, which makes you a fan. So what I want to know.
Oh shit! Go ahead.
Is this? Why are you such a big friend of Vlad? He lied.
So she's
that, right?
She's talking to
See, number one,
Star
he said all of the shit that he said on
Jay-Z
Monday
conspiracy
because he
theories.
didn't know that the report about the 9-year-old kid that they found with MDMA and Special K and cocaine in his stomach. Come out with.
Hold up. Listen to the so.
Objective perspective. I'm nobody's fan.
Okay.
Nobody's fan. We may have met once upon a time. I don't know from the Star and Buck Wild show.
This is about to go
let's
left.
talk about your appearance more so on the.
Oh, I remember Star.
Yeah.
And Buck Wild. I remember them.
That's me. So let's talk about your appearance. I'm saying you hit a grand. I'm saying you hit a grand slam. In case
you know, Buck Wild and I was cool friends.
That's my younger brother. But now, hang on a second. Again, let me
How
speak.
is Buck?
Let me speak, and then I will let you speak. I said early in the broadcast, you hit a grand slam. I think you'll be on the Joe Rogan show. Any thoughts about that? Please.
Whatever I do and wherever I go next, everybody will find out at the same time, like they always do. If I announce myself, people would know how to stop me.
Okay.
That's number one.
Okay.
See, I'm of a different caliber. See, I just found it funny to hero worship. Jay-Z's of a different caliber. Jay-Z's of a different caliber. You want to know what?
And now
He
it goes
wasn't of a
left.
different caliber.
Listen.
when he was,
If you try to mock me, hey, Jack.
and I watched that on tape.
Jack. If you try to mock me, I will take your fucking head off. Slow it down.
Really?
Yeah.
How you gonna do that?
Oh yeah, I'm letting you speak.
How you gonna do that propping up Vlad?
Do not try to
How
come
are
at
you
me
gonna do
sideways
that
because,
propping up Vlad?
bitch, I don't really give a
He
fuck
lied.
either way about
He
you.
lied on Pierce Morgan.
Okay.
He lied on
We
Pierce
can have a
Morgan.
discussion. We can have a
And the receipt
discussion.
is
You
available.
funky, nasty bitch. But you're gonna respect me. We can get the fuck off my line.
All
I don't
right.
need you to go viral.
Okay.
I don't need you to go
See,
viral, bitch.
You getting cute. He's looking for a moment, and that's fine.
Put your man on the phone. If you can't
I will in a
talk
second. I just
like
want to
a
know why
lady.
you're popping up a liar.
Never mind everybody else. I'm talking to you right now, you nappy head
Because
loser.
Vlad lied.
I'm talking to you.
Vlad lied.
Never
What
mind
did he
Vlad.
say?
Never
He
mind
would
Vlad.
never have
I'm
you on
talking to
his
All right, that's enough of that. So that goes on. She
Need to
puts her
send me that
man on the
link so I can
phone.
Listen to the rest of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. She puts her man on the phone. He is asking what the issue is. He's saying that your girl's a loser, and you know what I mean. Tell that bitch to get out of here. Did you just go footsie on? You all right? How you feeling?
It was pulling on my toe.
Pulling on your toe.
Yeah.
Need a pedicure?
No.
Oh, all right. What is that? That little crusty part in the corner?
Oh, God.
You got bunions?
Anyway,
All right. I'm sorry. You can't just whip a foot out in the middle of a podcast.
I was below the boxes. Didn't see me.
You all right? Yeah. Okay. You cool.
New socks and they're kind of tight.
So the shit that Jaguar. So first and foremost, I think Jaguar Wright is mentally ill. But I think we
Well,
kind of know
that's
that.
obvious.
Okay.
That's obvious.
Yeah.
That's obvious. There is medication that is definitely needed in her system.
Okay.
However,
Mm-hmm.
even though there's medication needed,
Mm-hmm.
she may still be telling the truth. However, also,
I think she's telling the truth about specific things, but her bias
But
is so
I'm just-
strong that it's not.
I'm just trying
reputable.
to understand how, if she's seen all this stuff,
Right.
or she knows all this stuff, and is privy to the information that she has,
Okay.
why are you just online talking about it like this? Why haven't you tried to get a lawyer and present it to the police or the police? Like, what is going on to the fact that you're not trying to help prosecute or be involved on that side of things?
I think it's more along the lines of she's having an issue with the fact that this involves people that she has. Some people are like that. You can't be around people that are involved in some fuckery and you know them closely, and especially if you felt like that they may have treated you ill when it was time to make some money with them. Because this is all about, like I said before, none of this shit. That's where the injustice comes in at. I tell you what, if she made millions upon millions with Diddy and Jay, more Jay than Diddy, because she was on Jay's albums and shit like that, she wouldn't say shit. If this was a thing where her career took off to where it was, she wouldn't even have time to come up with conspiracy theories. But she does. So she's sitting here blacking the fuck out on everybody. She said, everybody that you come across, somebody has had some sort of inappropriate interaction with that person. Like real rap. You know what I'm saying? She'll say, hey, listen, I remember you fucked such and such. You did this. You did that. I'm like, wow, really? Like, you're one of those people? And she is. She will never back off of wanting the world to see that she has dirt on somebody. And it don't be true. Or even if it is true, she's held it in order to try to reap the benefit of it. But unfortunately,
Because that's my thing. Like, right now, this is of no benefit to you. Being on Piers Morgan or being on Star or being just popping up on my fucking For You page on TikTok over and over.
she's
and
in your fucking
over
algorithm.
again.
She's in your algorithm.
Yeah, I
That's
know,
right. Yeah.
because other stuff that I see. Right.
Right.
However, this is only making you look a certain way. And I don't want to say the C word, but it's making you look that way.
What's the C word? Cunt?
Crazy.
Oh, all right. My fault. Oh, shit. My bad. Oh, crazy. My bad. You can't do that because it's too many C words. You could have said cuckoo. You know what I'm saying? It could be cunnilingus. It could be fucking it could be carnilangus. You know what I'm saying? It could be a lot.
Any of that.
Oh, all right.
But it's making her look crazy. It's
Crazy.
making it look like she has mental illness, which I do think there is some touch of mental illness in there.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not advancing your career in any way.
Nothing that.
And if there were any decent people still around in the music industry,
Mm-hmm.
they don't want to touch you with a 10-foot pole.
That's kind of my point.
So
if
then-
she has a track record of this shit. So what else could Jaguar Wright do in her career to boost it besides sing? Like, the fuck is we talking about? She keeps bringing up this extra shit because she has to avoid what she should be doing. See, at the end of the day, that's what it is. She talk a lot of shit, but it's a lot of drug use involved too. I don't give a fuck what you tell me. Whatever it is, it's some sort of drug use involved. It's you're very mentally ill, or there's some drug use involved.
I've said this for some time now on this podcast. We've been doing this for 4 years.
5.
I've been doing this for 4 years.
You've been doing this art,
2020.
right? You know how many weeks? All right. You
Okay, so we're going into fifth
Four and
year.
a half.
Anyway,
Going to fifth year. Matter of fact, what's today? Oh shit! Today might be our birthday.
happy birthday.
No,
So,
You're an
but
asshole.
what I've
Wait,
said
wait, time.
multiple times
We
on the
gonna fix that
podcast,
shit. Go
whatever.
ahead. Mhm.
What I've said multiple times on this podcast is that I
Right.
remember when we didn't know everything about a celebrity, when we
Okay.
weren't so involved in a celebrity's life, when a singer sang, an actor acted. We didn't know about their political views. We didn't care about their political views. They just did what we paid them to do. And I think we really, I think social media has something to do with that as well. We used to have just little Entertainment Tonight, Inside Edition, and just little things like that where we saw into, what they wanted to see. But now it's just a lot going on that we
Right.
don't need to be involved in. We don't need to see, and it's just there.
Can dig it. Understood. I like that. But I do want to say something.
What?
I missed our
You
birthday.
wanna say?
I missed our birthday.
Oh,
It was 3 days ago.
well, we're here now.
Our birthday was October 3rd of 2019.
Right.
It is October 6th, 2024.
Like, my anniversary is in February.
All right, I don't
So-
give a fuck. So I really want you to stop talking about your anniversary while we
Right,
start
but
talking
I'd
about the show.
enjoy the show
I understand
and
that.
make it whole until February.
I don't care what hole you
Wait a
made.
minute.
What? I don't care what hole you made. You know what I'm saying? What I do care is about when this.
But y'all always was like, you didn't enjoy it till February. So I didn't enjoy it till February. The show as a whole
What the hell?
started in October.
What's this show?
Your show, Mr. KnowItAll.
Okay. On October the 3rd of 19, this came to fruition. And it's a 5-year birthday or whatnot. So,
Happy birthday.
oh man, I have to do this. I have to do this because I would be a fool if I didn't and whatnot.
Happy birthday to you.
Go ahead.
Happy birthday, Mr. Know-It-All Show.
Really? Keep going. You're not done?
Happy birthday to you.
Man, hell with that. Let it play. Let it play.
Yeah.
Hey. All right, that's enough of that and whatnot because it's going to be too much that I got to cut out. Happy fucking birthday
To you.
to one thing that has loved me back. The Mr. Know-It-All podcast. Thank you. I don't know, just somewhere deep in the crevices, it don't even show me that it loves me like that. But it has loved me
It
back
doesn't have to say
because
it.
exactly
It shows it.
because it allowed me to have this voice and have this platform and to actually leave a legacy of something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? regardless if it doesn't go on another day, I would like to let God know I appreciate your blessings for giving me this opportunity to do this and for keeping me intact long enough to be able to keep doing it.
Hey.
Yeah, this is a great look, man. And I've been, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like real rap. Like, wait till 200 come up. I'm gonna give all that around with 200 and whatnot. And even if I've been lackadaisical about doing things on a regular basis, at least I had enough stick-to-itiveness to say, okay,
Stick-to-itiveness.
I love it. I know. I love how you could just boil a bunch of words together and make one word. That shit is crazy. But it's a good look, man. Listen, happy birthday to the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. Happy birthday. Yo, this is me talking to you. And I'm talking to myself and I'm talking to y'all too. But the Know-It-Alls, thank you for all of you that are out there. And Mr. Know-It-All, if you don't get to talk to me, you, thank you for being there for me.
My God.
I just talked to
You're
myself
welcome.
in like the 10th person. That shit was crazy.
You're welcome.
Shout out to me, man.
Shout out to Kelly Q for riding with you.
Thank you, Kelly
You're
Q.
welcome.
Even though your ass did not want to acknowledge. No. You want to acknowledge your fucking 5th birthday? You wait until February. Don't even do that. We'll get you a whole...
Because y'all always said, well, we were doing this since what's the name, and then you came on in February.
All right.
It's always been that.
So you going to
So
really...
as a whole,
the
show...
I keep telling you, I don't care about what holes you talking about right now. It's one hole that matters. That's the Mr. Know-It-All podcast. The whole of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast is what matters. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. All right, back to the show. I'm sorry.
I was listening from October, though, from when you started.
I know you was. Exactly. So that way you could definitely thank you for your birthday song. I appreciate you. What the hell, man? So the next thing is, because I don't want to talk about Jaguar Wright anymore.
Please. I'm done.
Ty is perturbed, and I hope you not perturbed,
Oh, wow.
because I'm not fucking perturbed. Her thing wasn't that Caitlin Clark won the Rookie of the Year.
Uh-huh.
Her thing was that Angel Reese only got 1 vote. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's why we play a whole season, because what you thought was going to happen in the first 40 games didn't end up happening.
Right.
Like, I'm sorry. Caitlin Clark now is leaps and bounds better. It's not even one of them things no more.
Really?
We can't even talk. Nah, because when we start talking about Angel Reese,
here's the thing.
double doubles, we talking about Caitlin
At the
Clark's
end of
triple
the
double.
day.
It's different, man. It's different.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
I don't follow it.
Right.
But just off the information I've been given.
Mm-hmm.
It was a vote.
It was a damn near unanimous vote.
But it was a vote, nonetheless.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whether it was a conspiracy, whether it was based on, the skills and the points and the think and the gink.
But that's
it was a vote, and she just didn't get the votes this year.
Yo.
So,
well,
there's always next year.
No, it's not.
No, it's rookie.
Rookie of the year. She'll never be a rookie again.
So,
but at the end of the day, this is the thing. At the end of the day, we really, really got to start paying homage to the fact that Caitlin Clark is a great fucking basketball player. She started off rocky. She got her footing underneath her, and she brought a shitty Indiana team to the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
So guess what?
She did what she was supposed to do.
I'm not going.
Did she do her job?
Yeah, and Angel Reese did a great job too.
Mm-hmm.
My issue is just that now we're comparing apples to oranges, because you're talking about a scoring machine, an assist machine, a rebounding machine, as opposed to somebody who does 2 out of 3 of those things.
Mm-hmm.
So it was only 1 vote for her. You can't be mad. I'm not mad because it's the black vote or whatnot. I don't like that, because we act as if that we're victimized. At the end of the day, and whatnot, be better. That's it. Here's the thing. If your shit ain't as good, and especially in sports is different. Like other things, music, podcasts, those types of things are, it's very, very subjective. It's an opinion.
It's your taste.
It's your taste. Sports is not.
Sports
You know
is
what I'm
based
saying?
on numbers.
I score, I shoot, I win. I help my team. We win. If Caitlin Clark would have lost every game and Angel Reese win, then Angel Reese wins. That's exactly how it goes, but it doesn't. Shout out to all of them, man.
Next.
So
Next.
so Taya Moore,
Why you gotta say her whole name?
because so on Monday,
was
it Monday or Tuesday that Mr. Amos passed away?
it was August 21st.
Oh yeah. Besides that, well,
We just got the announcement.
When the fuck?
Like on Monday or
When
Tuesday.
did we find out? Is the question.
We found out like Monday or Tuesday.
Right, Monday. I think it was a Monday. It might have been Monday or Tuesday. You're right. I think it might have been Tuesday. Yeah. So my esteemed colleague and social media manager decided to repost an old fucking video from February, from Black History Month. Taya and I have had the collision
of good times.
We have had the James.
I've
Evans.
actually tried to stay out of that.
I mean, honestly, I know because I heard some shit that you said, and I'm pissed off that you don't want to back me up. Not even a little bit. It's fucked up. You're my co-host, and you can't back me up because it's against her.
No,
That's what we do. We got 5 years in home. We got 20 years in.
21.
21 years, and her ass is a newbie, and you can't back me up.
I can't agree.
All
with
this
something
vagina
I don't
connection,
agree
I don't
with.
like
Well,
no.
no.
All that shit
First of all,
is the worst.
pause.
That was crazy.
That was
Pause. I apologize.
Here's
And I'm not taking it out either. That's another thing. You motherfuckers gonna keep badgering me about taking it. I actually did listen back to that. That shit was bad.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really bad. It was just bad because of the way that I said it. It was funny though. But it was bad.
Had to
Yeah,
go.
right. Had to go.
Here's
All
the thing.
Well, shout out to that. But anyway.
Can't agree with some.
Anyway.
Obviously, you guys weren't supposed to hear that part. I can't agree with something I don't agree with.
Huh?
I can't agree with something I don't agree with. So am I supposed to, just because you are my podcast partner and my brother for the last 21 years,
Okay.
am I supposed to agree with you in front of the camera and disagree with you behind the camera?
Yeah, but
No,
you
I don't agree. I don't agree. Whatever it was
don't
that I
disagree with me. That's the problem. You don't disagree with
Yes,
me.
I
yo.
do.
Yeah, okay.
I don't even know what I'm talking about right now.
We're talking about the James Evans thing. Stop playing. You know what I mean? Look,
All right, go ahead.
No,
What?
don't adjust. You know what I'm
gotta
saying?
adjust.
Exactly.
I gotta
don't adjust
Heavy.
because you.
What do I agree disagree with you about?
Go
on back. Go on.
Let me see something here because I can. Receipts is a motherfucker. Receipts are great. So what I want to do is I want to pull this up here, and I want to see out of all the 132 comments or whatnot, I want to find the Kelly Q one here that's hiding somewhere. It's hiding. And it'll continue to hide because I can't find it. Damn it, I really want to find this comment. Why don't you tell the world what you said?
I don't remember.
I
I don't
know.
even know what we're like.
We're talking
in
about.
particularly talking about.
All right. Well, this is actually a straight to the comments. So I'm going to give you about 3 minutes while I read some of these comments off. And then I want you to tell the world the truth about how you feel. Rather than me just looking at the
About
comments.
what? I don't remember.
About this, Kelly.
Introduce the black father to this country. There never had been one in the whole of the country. And I risk my job by saying I won't do it unless you give me a husband for my children.
Oh, you about to get your Florida Evans on? Damn! All right.
Not too much on Florida Evans.
Not too much on Florida Evans?
No.
Why?
Because y'all don't know. I found out something, right?
You related?
No.
Oh, all right.
The only reason why James was on Good Time
Yeah.
is because she refused to do the show
Without a
if
husband.
they did not give her a black husband. And you know, back in that time, she could have got blackballed and it would have never been a good time. But she said, y'all not going to make me a single mother on this show. Y'all going to give me a husband.
It would have been
And
more
y'all
it would have been more realistic if she was a single
No,
mother.
it wasn't.
Not
James is
during
the
that
best
time.
TV dad ever, period.
Understandable, but why
James
the hell?
is the best TV dad ever, period.
Why,
I introduced the black.
So, First portion of it, before I start reading these comments, the one thing I picked up on something that you did. You don't agree with that James Evans is the best TV dad ever. That's what you said. Yes, you don't agree with that. Do you agree with that or not?
I don't think I answered that on that video. I don't think I agreed or disagreed on that video.
Somewhere else you said it and I read it.
That he wasn't the best?
Yes.
No.
You didn't say that?
No.
You don't feel that?
No.
Oh, you feel like he's the best?
No.
Then what the fuck are you talking about? Stop saying no.
No.
So, no.
I'll put him in the top 5.
All right.
I'll put him in the top 5.
Okay. Say less. So, I had to run straight to the comments for my own goddamn video.
I think James Avery as Uncle Phil.
I do too. I would think that
I
myself.
think this is one of my favorites because that.
Him and Al Bundy are at 1A, 1B. 1A, 1B. Him and Al Bundy.
And you know what?
Al Bundy is the.
When I look at Al Bundy, when you glance at Al Bundy,
right,
you're like, ugh, whatever. But when it comes to his family,
right.
Oh, he not going out without a fight.
Nigga, that's that's
really
why it's the most realistic. That's the best TV dad. Another reason why.
My favorite was they went to the movies as a family. Kelly saw her boyfriend kissing somebody else, and she went over there very nicely.
Said, "Beat him up, Daddy."
And she said, "I understand." And then he walks over, sits down, beat him up, Daddy. Yes, kitten. And.
Or what about the time that they got into a fight
on the freeway?
Well, they got the freeway. That was another one. The bowling alley. That was another one. When Al fought the bully.
Whoa Bundy.
Whoa
Bundy.
Yeah. No, that's
Whoa Bundy.
The fucking family couldn't stand each other half the time.
Guess what, though? Guess what?
No, but can I explain something?
I may talk about you like a dog.
Yeah, but nobody else.
But nobody else can.
So here we go. So that's the reason why Al Bundy is definitely 1A, 1B with Uncle Phil. Because he is the everyman. He is the fucking everyman. He is the middle America's, not even middle America, damn near urbanized to middle America's typical dad that work hard, annoying spouse, fucking greedy kids, everybody wants, right? Then, but you don't fuck with them like that. You don't really fuck with y'all. Don't fuck with each other like that. But nobody better fuck with y'all. Nobody better fuck with y'all. At the end of the day, you know what I mean. And it's just
understood.
You know, yeah. It's the typical life or whatnot. Then
what is understood does not need.
Uncle Phil is what you strive to be. Anyway.
Well, I think for Uncle Phil, for me, is that not only was he a father to his children,
right.
But at the end of the day,
yeah,
like when you look at that very last episode, and he was like, "You're my son too." Like, you took somebody that really you didn't have to be responsible for, and brought them into your fold to, you know, be their dad too.
Yeah, that's good shit. That's good shit. I love Uncle Phil for that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was always a vibe.
Phil was my dude.
So I'm gonna go straight to the comments for my own fucking video because apparently that's the thing, right? So somebody says, would have been more realistic. What the fuck? He was an icon to the 80s babies. I think they had more nuclear families back then. Yeah, he obviously don't know what he's talking about. Somebody said, Mr. KnowItAll knows nothing. Of course it was a better show with an intact family. Mothers, fathers, and kids. Back then, a lot of families were in the home. That's right, Esther Roll and her first name, Florida, came from the state where she's from. Oh, Pompano Beach, Florida. Okay, people are just saying shit. Why would anyone want to debate her decision? Thank God for Esther Roll. Except they made her a black widow. Thank you, good brother. There's somebody on my side, and the whole objective of that.
They killed him off, but they only killed him off because of contracting issues.
Cool, they killed him off or whatnot, and in a worse way too. He got crushed by a fucking. What did he get crushed by? A bus or some shit like that? Something happened. He got fucked.
Or something.
Yeah, something happened. Somebody said James was the best blue collar. Bill had worth to the black family as well. Blah, blah, blah. It's sad the young lady is telling the young man and he don't get it. You're right, I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me see. Dude is lame as hell. R.I.P. How the fuck do you say be more real? Crazy work, yo. Oh man. Who is that cat at the Mr. Know-It-All podcast? So racist European American marketing is better to him. His grammar is totally off. Then you see black love, family, and representation. Glad he wasn't Florida because he is ratting bad. Is that what it is? Ratting bad? Do you see that? I don't know.
I'm looking at it.
Oh, he said I'm cooning. That was a raccoon. He says I'm cooning bad. I get it.
How far down was that?
I don't know. It's down there. I started from the bottom.
Oh, okay.
I'm only doing about 4 more of those. That guy don't know nothing about no dad. Never had one. Probably never be one. The dad makes the family go. He's the glue. Thank you, good brother. I appreciate that. Not back then. We still had 2-parent homes. So, bro, stop mama's boy. I'm a mama's boy. Mama's boy. You're right.
Somebody said you was like Chris Rock.
Why am I like Chris Rock?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
So all these 2 black male podcasters let some white guy bash black women on their show and they let it slide. This guy is like Chris Rock.
I'm surprised that he would even say they should have made her a single mom.
I
we have
dig this
enough
comment.
of that today.
Jimmy Miller or Jim Miller.
Don't read the names.
Why not?
Don't read no, because that could be it could be a fan. Like you hearing them out.
It's a good comment.
Oh, okay. What do you say?
This is the point, basically.
Okay.
This dude doesn't know our history. Most black households were married in the 70s. Government had just begun its Operation War on Poverty to destroy our family in the 70s. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that how they work?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's what we did. We had whole families in the projects?
Yeah.
In the 70s?
Yes. And this is late 60s, 70s that the show was really taking place. So
no,
yes.
this was the 70s. It wasn't the 60s. This was the 70s. Mm-hmm. And I think we really want to
Black women had the highest rate of marriage of any group of women on earth until
marriage is one thing. Here's the problem that I have and whatnot. And
you know what?
Rest in peace to John
Amos
and whatnot.
Divorce is expensive.
Oh my God.
Divorce is expensive. So you either had fathers that completely just left,
right,
or they just stayed and were miserable.
And that has been straight to the comments. But listen to this before we even go any further with this, because my thought is always going to be about the nuclear family is always something to vote for. You know what I'm saying? You're always going to want to be. Yeah, that's the thing that you want. You want a mom, you want a dad, you want the kids, you want the whole thing. You know what I mean? You want the house, the white picket fence, right? What I'm trying to say is that the reason why this fucking show was even created in the beginning, that's the reason why she fought to even have him there, because the objective of it, he was not supposed to be there.
But here's the thing.
I'm not saying, listen,
no.
I'm not taking
I'm not
it away
even
from
going near.
Right.
The show was a spinoff.
Okay.
Good Times was a spinoff.
Spinoff of what?
Maude. She was Maude's housekeeper.
Okay, cool.
His name wasn't James, but he was on Maude.
Okay. But was he her husband on that?
Yes.
Oh. Wait a minute. What? Nah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll pull up the episode.
So let me ask you a question.
Because he came to the house.
All right. Understood.
So my question,
okay,
my for real question is, she's saying that she fought to have a husband, a father for her kids.
Right.
But the show was a spinoff with you and your husband being on Maude.
So you're confused in one of two ways then. Either one of two things is happening. Either it's not what you think it is, or they attached it that way and created the character again, you know what I mean, to feed off of what happened before, because like you said, they did not want him on the show. They didn't have a character written for him on the show. That's one of the reasons why when the contract ran out, he was that expendable.
I guess that's the problem, because on Maude, her name was Florida Evans.
Cool.
So,
but his name was his name, but he was
they just changed the first name.
just changed the first name. This is my
So
thing.
it went from John to James.
Cool, understood. My thing is that at the end of the day, what she said was they did not want him on there. She fought to get him on there,
Right.
regardless of which way it looks, because they ass backward shit all the time. They revamp, rewrite, reflip, whatever. You know what I mean? It's Hollywood. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is that the reason why I said that it was realistic in that way or whatnot, because I really, I think that the thing that gets under my craw about a situation like that is I hate the way they were portrayed, regardless, on them old blaxploitation shows, regardless. You know what I'm saying? It was never like an even kill. You was either uber rich or uber poor. You was either uber black or uber blended in with another white family. You ever notice that? Like you had to be up. We moving on up, and whatnot, because don't nobody.
tell you.
You know what I'm saying? The
I know about that
contrast was
one
there.
bedroom living.
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, we're talking about something that feeds into a propaganda, and people are continuously proud of the condition that it's in. Like I wasn't not proud of that condition. I don't think it's thorough at all. The fact that you had two able-bodied adults and whatnot, and y'all lived in a fucking project. Like regardless of what we're talking about, because here's the thing. For the longest, James strived in order to help them get out of there, and he kept being held in place.
Yeah.
But he didn't want her to work. They didn't want to be
But that was
there.
my thing.
They didn't want
There
to
was
be
a
there. That
lot
shit
of
is
things,
crazy
a
to
lot
me.
of opportunities or whatever that presented themselves, and she blocked a lot of shit. I commented on somebody's comment. I have not been able to watch Good Times.
Thank you.
in
Oh,
years.
now you because I saw that. That's the comment I seen.
Yeah.
And, all right. Thank you. Now you finally out.
But this
Thank
is
you.
not me talking about James as a father. This is me talking about Florida as a mother.
To me, here's the problem.
I think he was.
The problem is that
I always saw him as trying.
The problem is they're one and the same because they're enabling each other. The problem is that he didn't want her to work either. So she never took a stance for what it could be. She just stayed where the fuck she was at. Her objective, the same thing that Taya considers soft life, is the reason why the motherfuckers never went nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. Like, I don't care what nobody say. All in well and dandy, and I want you women to understand this, especially the single ones. Yo, it's not all cracked up to have a motherfucker taking something off your hands, especially.
And that's my thing. That is not something.
Right, like staying in.
I'm going for. I'm.
Because I was
watching partner.
Yeah, I was watching a live show, and you know what I mean. You know, remember at the point in the which that she was talking to the crowd, and she was talking about, she was talking about that, and she was saying that's a soft life because he loved her to death, and she didn't have to work.
No,
what kind of shit
but
are we on though?
If I don't have to work and we living in the projects,
that's not fair.
I gotta work.
So that's what I'm saying. Agree with me for once. That's not.
But that's not what
the shit.
my disagreement with you wasn't that.
Well, I never had any other disagreement but that. I never had any.
I just said
everything that I say.
Florida
stems off of
Evans'
that.
life is not something I would.
Nobody
strive
would.
for.
Nobody would because it came with. It was.
Like I understand
the
he
regularity
wants somebody
of,
in the house to raise the kids.
Right.
However, you got your two boys sleeping on the couch. The second bedroom, the baby girl gets to sleep in.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody wants no shit like that.
People were throwing, sometimes every opportunity, I understand every opportunity is not a good opportunity.
Right.
And that, when you're making a stance, like, for our family, that's not a good opportunity. But,
think about what it means. Think about what it means when
you got to.
And this is not attacking what Taya.
But you see that after he died and she met somebody else and got married,
she got
and
the
moved,
fuck out of Dodge.
right, and left them kids in the projects.
Goddamn right. You know the fuck why? Because at the end of the day, she's going somewhere where she ain't have to do shit. That's the issue. So, like you said, maybe it was more about Florida than it was with anything or whatnot. The issue is that this is one of the reasons why, I say it all the time, toughest thing in the world and whatnot is dealing with that situation and whatnot, that he loved her. But he loved her way more than she loved him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Way more. Because guess what? General, smart, acting, responsible, thinking adults do shit that's in the best interest of everybody that's involved.
Even if she had a part-time job while the kids were in school.
And that's the point. She worked.
That's something bringing in some kind of cash to the house.
You couldn't keep. Here's the thing: you in the real world, you wouldn't have been able to keep Florida Evans from going to go get a fucking job. She could have been working while he was working his long hours at the job. Quick part time. You don't even know I'm fucking going. Like, this shit is, to me, I think that I really don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not attacking, Ty's frame of thought, because a frame of thought is going to be a frame of thought. But I always want to look at it and say, yo, it's not in the best interest of everybody involved if you're the only one that's comfortable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, comfortability, that type of comfortability is, like the girl said at the show, she was like, yeah, but them kids always into something. It was a struggle to pay bills. It was, that shit's not fun.
Like, your child.
Like, how could you live
your
with
child
yourself?
is an artist.
How could you live with yourself as a mother? When you struggling, but you ain't doing shit.
To get out the struggle.
To get out the fucking struggle. Why? Because he love you and he loves you and you ain't got to do shit? Bro, nah. I'm good. Shout out to I think that the writers, to be perfectly honest with you, I think that the writers did a lot of that shit on purpose when she decided that she wanted to be a single mom, or she didn't want to be a single mom on that show. They did what was necessary to show them. They said, okay, if you don't want to be a single mom, we're going to make you a house mom. But guess what? We ain't taking the project living away. Think about that shit.
I wish,
that's what I'm saying.
I wish the creator of this
and people
show.
call me not realistic. You know what's not real? Yo, I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say, bro. I know what realism is or whatnot. I was born in the projects, all my whole family from the fucking projects. And guess what? When it's two of y'all that's able-bodied, you get the fuck out the fucking projects. I don't give a fuck what TV show we talking about. You know what I'm saying? All of that is stupid. Because it's irritating me now that everybody got something to say. Well, oh, that was a nuclear family. It was nuclear because the shit erupted. He dead, they still in the projects. Then she get the new nigga and leave the kids. Yeah, smart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's way smart. Anyway, sorry, going off a tangent again about fucking Florida Evans and James Evans. Rest in peace to John Amos. That's all well and dandy or whatnot. The video, thank you for letting it do a few thousand on there. All your comments are well respected and whatnot. But some of you motherfuckers are keyboard warriors and have no idea what you're talking about, because at the end of the day, most of you don't even live that type of life, especially in 2024. And if you do, get off the fucking computer.
Oh, damn. Well, how you got a computer? Never mind.
Exactly.
Never
Ain't that a bitch?
Never mind.
Come on, man.
Never mind.
Movies, TV movies.
You know what? I don't think I've
You ain't watch Fight Night?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
But we've already talked about watching Fight Night. So until we get to the end.
Oh, okay. We shouldn't talk about episode. I mean, because the last episode was
episode was something.
That's some shit.
Last episode, we can talk about it.
I don't want to spoil it for people.
I haven't. As far as
it's going to
TV and movies, I haven't seen anything.
It just became a totally different show.
Yes.
The show is now. It's almost like you could have ended the season right there. The show can be over and start a new season with a whole new thing. So I don't know what they're going to do with this, but this is a whole different show now.
Yeah, because now we have to figure out how he's going to get him.
Oh, yeah, but this is going to be, what I'm saying is that
Mom then came through.
Yeah.
When I saw her, I was like, "Ow."
Shout out to Debbie Allen, man.
Shout out to Debbie Allen, because you just never know when Mama is going to.
I love that
Auntie is going to pop up, and you just never know where she going to pop up at.
I love that Debbie Allen and Felicia Rashad just pop up and shit. Like the sisters,
random shit.
Just the sisters, like the glamorous sisters. They can be your old mom, they can be your old auntie, but they just still have that black woman glow. They age so gracefully.
They have that je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like they can definitely be, you know what I mean, your mama, your auntie, or whatnot, and they feeling at any time, any place.
But the part where the people get shot at the end, and the one is left living, and I'm like, boom, damn. Everybody dead.
Who the fuck is left living?
Huh?
Who left living? Oh, all right, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. We didn't do that. Okay. Yeah. So look,
The evil nasty one was the one left living. The boy got shot. The army vet got shot, and then the other one is still living. He got shot, but he's still living.
yeah, for a particular reason. Go. All right.
Yeah,
That's cool.
exactly,
No,
exactly,
that's
exactly.
Cool. That's cool. I got you. So have you started watching From yet?
No.
From is, I'm trying to tell you, From different. From is different. Top 5 show on TV right now. It goes up. I hate the fact that the budget is
it?
They get a good budget
Is it
for.
just the first season that's available on Prime, or is all of it?
I think all the seasons should be available on Prime. If not, I don't think it. If it's out, it's not out of the realm of ordinary for you to be able to get it, to get MGM Plus on your regular cable. Like I think it's already available.
Okay. You
Unless
got to
you
buy MGM Plus. You got to subscribe to it.
I didn't subscribe to no fucking MGM Plus. Listen. You think when I got a fucking regular cable, that shit came with another channel? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
It might have been a part of your package.
It could have been part of the package, but I haven't checked this dumbass cable package in forever. The shit, you know what I mean? They
You just pay it.
yeah. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
MGM Plus is.
But go
very much like HBO.
so do it on Amazon. Go to Amazon and whatnot. Nothing is not on Amazon.
It's on Amazon. I gotta either do a 7-day free trial and binge it in 7 days, or I gotta buy MGM Plus on my Amazon.
I mean it's worth it. All right.
Financially, it's not.
MGM Plus is like 99 fucking cents. It's not even in one of them expensive ones.
HBO was like $15.
All right.
I got HBO.
I ain't paid for HBO. Been a part of my cable, whatever. But-
HBO and well, Max.
so I did start watching the Vince McMahon joint last night. Nigga.
Is that on Netflix, right?
Yeah, nigga. So I watched that and I started falling asleep to it. So I'm gonna start watching it later. I watched that last night after Bad Blood went off. It was WWE premium live event / pay-per-view. That's what they used to call it back in the day. So I was down here editing and watching that on my phone last night. Nigga, the whole squad is back. All your niggas, all your island Samoan niggas is back. All of them is back. Roman Reigns came out last night. He already had the match. He had a match with Cody. He was tag team with Cody Rhodes against the new bloodline, which is Solo Sikoa.
He tag team with Cody?
With Cody against
Wow.
Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. That's the one you said you ain't like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, Solo Sikoa is the twins' brother, little brother. So,
Thickums.
so they win. They win and whatnot. Roman Reigns is leaving the ring. They attacking. The new bloodline attack him. Because they won because Jimmy's back. You know what I'm saying? So he's back. He helped. So he tapped Roman. He's like, "Come on, Oos, we gotta help." He's like, "No, I don't." He's like, "I'm not helping him." He like, "Come on, man. You promised him." So they go back. They beat the Bulls up. So it's Cody Rhodes. You know what I mean? They get out.
They beat their brother and their cousin up.
Yeah, they beat their brother and their cousin up. Exactly. So it's Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and Jimmy Uso standing in the ring, just looking there. And they still sitting up there chilling, and they shake hands and shit. If you smell,
Daddy came out.
I said, "Oh shit!"
He came out.
That nigga came out. Nigga came out, stood at the top of the stage, threw an eyebrow, and did one of these, and walked the fuck off. I said, "Oh, these niggas about to turn up now." I said, "Wrestling is back."
Shit.
These niggas couldn't wait 6 months for it to turn back up. I said, "WrestleMania was just in April." I was like, "Oh, these niggas gonna give it like a year." No, it's back.
No.
Oh, they about to start going crazy, doing all types of fuckery. The Rock is back, and when the Rock come back, that nigga don't do nothing but stick around for a good like 6-7 months. So he might be between movies or whatnot.
He said, "I'm gonna get this money."
Nigga come back.
He said, "I'm gonna get this money."
And you know what it is? Because the NFL season's coming, past, he doesn't have to tend to the UFL. So the UFL is on the off season. He's there, so he's gonna go wrestle, and he might be fucking with them all the way up until WrestleMania again. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. Like he came out when that nigga came out. He came out with the John. Yeah, because he got the People's Champion belt that Muhammad Ali daughter gave to him. They picked up almost right where WrestleMania had left off at. And in mind, it's been what? Yeah, it's been
What was this yesterday's event called?
Bad Blood on Peacock. You can find it on Peacock. Yep. Yes, it's not until the end. You got to fast forward the whole damn thing. Y'all about to say it was a 3.5 hour event and whatnot. But anyway, so that happened. So then I said, I want to see some more wrestling. I went upstairs and started watching the Vince McMahon doc. And a lot of it was just kind of, you know what I mean? Like the first 2 episodes were kind of relaying the things that brought him to prominence. Talk about how his dad treated him and the fact that his dad didn't really fuck with him. You know, he didn't meet his dad till he was 14.
My God.
Yeah, shit was crazy and whatnot. But he went from being dirt poor to fucking filthy rich right after that. And his dad was already doing the wrestling shit, so he did everything his dad did. He just did it on a bigger scale. And you know who was an intricate part in making Vince McMahon uber successful? Fucking Hulk Hogan. Like Hulk Hogan, like everything that we saw from Hulk Hogan from the time we was little, or when I was little, and you was in your 30s. You know what I'm saying? Back in back in the early 80s. This nigga, Hulk Hogan, him being the man, it was a literal thing. Hulk Hogan was the guy that brought him to prominence. So, shout out to that. Check that joint out and whatnot. Yeah. Anything else? Any TV? Look at you. Oh gosh, you can watch it when you get home.
No, they have clips. They have clips.
Are you really going? Can you wait till we not recording the podcast? No, please not wait. Exactly. Jesus Christ. Yes, the nigga came out. Yes, he came out and threw the eyebrow up, whatnot. Adjust yourself.
He came out.
Oh man! Shout out to the WWE though, man, for giving me some of the best
Shout out to
entertainment.
Dwayne. Oh, Dwayne.
Oh man! All right, quick on this or whatnot. And look, we got much time to spare, or whatnot. Today we're going to be talking about jealousy.
Green Eye Monster.
I also wanted to apologize to you for your rating last week. I know you kind of felt the way about your rating. It was funny. I didn't want you to feel the way about your regular life because I gave you a 5.7 on the Richter scale or whatnot.
Regular life.
I didn't want you to feel as if that I can't believe, because I know you, and you a Leo, and you know y'all don't say shit, but you internalize it, and you probably are just weighing your just the things that you are,
My life,
right? Your life and what you've done,
and dumb shit I've done,
and what makes you a 5.7. So this is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say I apologize for throwing it out there and laughing. You are not an 8. You're not. But you, let's just say you
6.5.
All right, there we go. Maybe a 6.5. You don't deserve the 5.7 though. That's cool. That's cool. You don't deserve the 5.7, but I can't give you the 8. I can't give you. There's no fucking way I'm gonna give you the 8. I'm not gonna give you the 8. But yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Accept
So
your apology.
yeah. So you know what I mean. And then ladies deserve, you know, even if the ladies ain't shit, like they deserve way more than niggas get. Cause I don't know, maybe it's me knowing men. Most of the men I know, definitely below 4. Definitely below 4. So very few niggas that I know ain't like can't even crack a 5. So say less. Now, unfortunately,
oh Lord,
there are plenty of women, but I give women grace. And the reason why is that because you're going to tell us because of, it was different reasons. It was emotional things that happened in life, kind of life.
There were situations that were beyond their control.
Exactly. So, like I said, I mean, but I know niggas ain't shit out in the open. Women is just ain't shit, behind closed doors. So that's really what it is. All right. You feel like people jealous of you? And why or why not?
I don't want to sound conceited and say, yeah, they're jealous of me.
Uh-huh.
If anyone, I don't even know if anyone would be jealous of me.
Okay.
But if anyone was jealous of me,
right,
is only because of what they perceive. It's not because of anything I'm doing.
Right.
It's only what they see and what they perceive. Because trust me, and I know we're going to get into it because, with social media.
Right.
You're only jealous of face value. You're only jealous of what you see.
So do you believe that you believe that anybody is jealous of you? Do you have anybody in your life or anybody that you've come across that you think could, would, or should be jealous of you?
No.
That's bullshit.
But you have to understand.
But your modesty is
But
crazy.
you have to understand. If someone is jealous of me, I don't know.
Yeah.
Why would I know?
You know what? That's crazy that you say that.
Why would I know that
that's crazy because
Janetta is jealous of me? Because that's her personal being jealous.
I see what you're saying.
Am I jealous of anybody? I have been.
Right.
Until
you saw what it. Are you jealous?
Until you find out backstories.
Are you jealous of the person or of their situation?
Sometimes I have been jealous of situations.
Right.
Like I'll see people, I want to be in a relationship. I want to be with somebody. I want to share my life, yada, yada, yada. And I see, my friends and my family and they're, I have a girlfriend that stayed with a boyfriend. But I'm just like, not jealous of them per se.
Jealous
of more so the situation. But then you also, once you get privy to other information about the situation, then you're like, I don't want a man that bad.
But I understand what you're saying and whatnot.
Right.
But jealousy.
But jealousy is all
most of the
personal.
Time, but here's the thing. Most of the time,
I would never know if anyone is jealous of me.
Right.
Unless Keith says, she's jealous of you.
But most of
you do this, that, and the third.
Right. But that's because I know something. I have an outside interest or an outside thought process that about it, or even outside conversation that you might not have. Mm-hmm. But the issue is that's kind of how all jealousy rears itself. Nobody is ever jealous of who somebody is up front per se.
Right.
It's always some sort of outlying situation, right, that leads to that. So here's the thing. As a man, put it like this. If I see another man that's 6'7", and I'm not 6'7", I could be like, all right, if women preferred men that were 6'7" more, I would be like, damn, I'm not jealous of him.
I wish I was.
I wish I was a baller. I wish I'm saying like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
But that's being jealous is something that's outside of your control.
Most shit that people are jealous of.
You're not really going to get that operation where you break your knees and get some new ones.
Not even going to say almost everything that you were jealous of is out of your control.
Yeah.
That especially if you're a productive member of society. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the chips fall where they made for certain people. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes your lifestyle does not lend itself to that. So if I'm jealous that somebody has newer cameras, I'm jealous of that because I want newer cameras, not because I don't have the ability to get new cameras. It's only because I want new cameras. Right. So if I go out and buy new cameras, I'm no longer jealous. So was I really jealous? No, nigga, I just want new cameras. I see nice cameras. I want new cameras. Mm-hmm. That's it. There's a difference, though, because the deep-seated portion of it is whatnot. You could be jealous. People are jealous.
I don't think there's jealousy.
Right.
If you come to my house, I got a podcast set up.
Okay.
And I got newer cameras.
Yeah.
And you come in and you admire the cameras.
Okay, so admiration.
If you don't have the money,
right,
to get new cameras,
right,
then you may be jealous that I have them now. You're not really jealous of me.
Right.
You're not even jealous of the camera.
Exactly.
You're jealous that I was able to get them now.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you have the means,
right,
and you're just like, you know what, let me check out this camera she has, and you're asking me things about it, and then you will go out and buy it. Right. It's not jealousy. It's like, okay, I was thinking about buying a new camera. This is the time to go do it. So there's no jealousy on that.
But that's more observational admiration. If you say to yourself,
that's more admiration.
Yeah, like you can say to yourself, like, oh, I like that camera. Mm-hmm. I'm able to get it, so I go get it. There's nothing at all about that. The problem is that there's a deep-seated portion of people's regular living. Like if you
I'm
are
thinking you have the people that are super stationary in life.
absolutely
They're not going down, but they're not going up.
right.
But then you see Kelly, and she got a new job, and she got this. And with her new job,
Right.
she's able to do this, that, and the third.
Yeah,
And you're jealous because of that.
yeah.
But you don't know the nights I've prayed. You don't know the song tell it, but you don't know what goes on and why I had to get the new job. Like my cousin will always say, she's like, if Kelly don't do nothing, Kelly gonna have a job.
Right.
That's because I have a family to support.
Yeah.
I have a house to support. So you could be jealous that I bought this house,
Right.
but you don't know what I got to do to take care of this damn house.
But here's the issue. With
And
whatnot.
that's what I say. People are jealous
Right.
of face value shit.
But see, the problem is that the devil is in the details, and that's the issue. Nobody wants to make the sacrifice to do
Right.
anything additional.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know how many people approach me about starting a podcast, and when I tell them when I
It's
was
a
doing
lot.
it, and I told them what it takes in order to do it, that it was, oh no, I ain't doing all that. So at the end of the day, you can't be. Now here's the problem with
Like
it. People,
if one person said, you know what, I don't have the time to invest to do all that just yet,
yeah,
but thank you for the information.
yeah,
That's one thing. But when somebody just says, I ain't got time to do all that,
right.
then that's, you don't really want to do it.
They could actually still be jealous of you in either way, though, too. They could be jealous of the fact that they don't have the time,
Right.
or the fact of the matter is that you maybe have the same amount of time. You invest your time differently.
Right.
So a lot of times it has to do with something that in the greater scheme of things, the way that I invest my time and the way that the things that I do, you can't control. You can control the way you do shit. But here's the problem. People are never looking at it in that way. They're never looking at
Because
it.
it's what
Yeah.
about, it's how you choose
Right.
to invest your time. It's how
Exactly.
you choose to move forward in your life.
But
So if you choose to sit there on your ass and stay at that job for 95 years
yeah.
and not go anywhere and not do anything,
Right.
and that's up to you.
But I think also it we'll move on to the next question after this. I think people also find themselves pushing forward in the way that they know how, but still not getting where they feel like they need to be.
But then
So-
I lend that to being scared.
No, it's not even fear. I don't think it's fear. I think that sometimes what's for you is for you. If you and I
And what's going to come your way is going to come your way.
So listen,
It
so
is
right,
what it
right.
is.
But
But
think about
and
this.
I only say it's fear because I've been scared.
Yeah, no,
Of
but
not-
I don't want to attribute it to fear. What I'm talking about is somebody that's very, very willing. Very, very willing and very, very able. You know what I'm saying? And actually is devoted to
Well, I don't think they willing.
moving forward. No, listen to what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you can take the same walk with somebody else or whatnot, right? And the path that has led you there, there's also a road behind it. Now, essentially, what happens is that there could be somebody that's more equipped to handle what's forward. Like, let's say if you and a friend both apply for a job, all right? You got the job, that person didn't. They could be jealous of the fact that you got the job or whatnot. Not saying that they didn't put the work in. You could be more equipped for it. Or let's just say this. But see, that's why.
Or you interviewed better.
But that too. So let's just say that's something that.
But I mean, it goes back to circumstances that are outside.
But they
of your
can't
control.
right. They can't control the way that you interview. They control the way that they did. But if they did their best, they can't control any of it. That's the portion of it that I'm talking about. So at the end of the day, when we start talking, let's just say we both going for new jobs. Our fields are two different fields. My job lands me $190,000 a year. Your job lands you $90,000 a year. You can't be mad at what mine lands because we're in two different fields. The problem with it is that people have the tendency to feel as if that the work that they put in should give you the same reason why all these people are suing Puff. You know what I mean? The shit that well, it's not the same reason, but it's, you know what I mean? It's like, it's not the same exact reason. But what I'm talking about is people look at it and say that if I work, if I sacrifice, I should be able to. But you do not know what it takes in order to do this. You don't know what it takes in order to do this. It just so happens that I know people at Walmart that work 12 times as hard as somebody that's at a Fortune 500 company, but this person is making 3 times as much as a person at Walmart. Unfortunately, that's the way that the cookie crumbles in life, and it makes it so much easier for this person to be jealous at that person. Not saying that you can't, it's just saying they need to look at it and say, you know what, maybe I need to change my mind or or you need to find content in this and then say, you know what, that's nice, but I'm good over here. Or
you have to realize,
I don't want to do what it takes in order to get over there.
That part.
Right.
That part.
Yeah.
Because you don't know the person that's making $190,000 a year sitting on their ass for a Fortune 500 company. Unless they were grandfathered in because this is their family's company, you don't know what people do to get to those type of positions.
Right.
Whether they went to Harvard or whether they went to Penn State or whether they even went to Temple or community college.
Are you jealous of anybody? Currently,
no. I think I'm at a different point of my life.
Right.
Where I see things a lot differently than I did maybe 10 years ago. You know.
Yeah. I don't ever think
I used to be jealous.
Really?
I'm not even going for it. I used to be jealous, of, everyone seems to have someone. And I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and it was just like, I go to functions with my friends, and my friends, several of my friends, I've been hanging with their families for at least 15, 20, 30 years.
Right.
So their family is my family. So I never feel like I'm third wheeling.
Yeah.
When I go to family functions.
Right.
I was like, but there are times when I am at family functions where they're events.
Yeah.
And everybody is with their boyfriend, fiance, husband, and I'm just there. And I know the boyfriends, the fiancés, the husbands, those are big brothers. So I know they're going to look out, and we're all going to make sure we all have a good time. Right. But it's still nice to also be there with someone.
Why is...
But that was me 10 years ago.
Let me ask you a question. This is a woman and whatnot.
Sure.
Why is companionship a thing?
It's not companionship.
What is it?
There's a difference.
What is it?
There's a difference.
What is it?
Because companionship is, if I go to an event with somebody, if I can bring my sister, I can bring my cousins. That's companionship.
Let me stop.
Partnership is
romantic.
Why is partnership?
Wait,
romantic partnership.
Time out. No, those are two. Now there was 3 different things. Romantic companionship and partnership are very different things.
Well, I didn't say romantic companionship. I said romantic partnership.
So you're looking for a partnership.
I'm looking for a romantic partner.
So you're looking for a romantic.
I'm not even. Okay, let's put it like this. I'm not looking.
Okay, here we go with that bullshit.
I'm not looking because every time you look for something, you don't find it. So I'm gonna let it find me.
Understood. Got what you're saying.
But go ahead.
Got what you're saying. But why is this so important? Is it because you haven't had it? Or is it because you've had a glimpse of it? Or is it because you see what others have and think that you're a good fit for it?
Well, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I saw others with it. And, it's just having someone to share your life with. I've seen my parents, through good and bad, my mom and dad had each other. Whether they were living in the same house or not. If my mom called my dad,
right,
he was there. If my dad called my mom, she was there.
Right.
So it's just...
So you would...
Life is heavy.
Right. So
all by yourself.
So no matter what the situation would be or whatnot, you would want somebody to be a part of all of that in every single way.
Yes. At the end of the day.
I never knock nobody hustle.
I will say this in reference to Taya's soft life situation, goal, whatever.
Right.
Is that on most days, I'm taking care of everything. Okay, in my house.
Right.
I am the breadwinner. I am the mortgage payer. I am the nurse when, the kid is sick. Even when I have COVID, I'm still taking care of everything.
Right.
And to be able to share the load
See,
a
I
little
don't.
bit. But let me finish.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There is, and this is, I heard this statement not too long ago and finally understood it of like survival mode. Of that's how I move in my life is just making it day to day. And to have someone in my life that kind of just makes me want to soften up my edges. You know?
I could dig it. Like I said, I understand and I really get it, and I understand exactly what y'all mean and whatnot. I just want y'all to kind of not
Like, I'm not trying to have a soft life because I'm willing to hold my own in the house.
No. I mean, that's
But
fine.
I'm
Nobody's
also,
saying anything is wrong with
I
having a soft
also
life.
want to, we'll take it back to the first year of the show where I've been told that I'm 85% male.
Yeah, you've kind of lost that over a while.
But
you kind of it's over. You know what I'm saying? I think the title is nah, dog.
But to where
You retired at
I want to say I moved in my life,
right.
even before you guys said it, of more, I say, masculinity,
Right.
of having to hold things down.
Yeah.
And it's just at the point I don't, looking at myself now,
Yeah.
I don't want to be that.
Human beings.
I mean, I want to understand, but I don't
See, listen.
want to be, that person where
Right.
I'm just on the offense all the time.
Listen to this. Human beings are perpetually always envious of what they do not have.
Right. But
Let's listen. Until you get it. And then all of a sudden and whatnot, there's another way to maneuver around it or whatnot. Especially, this is what happens when you lean in with emotions and kind of look at something and say, especially when it's later on. Picking up knowledge about something, right? And then still wanting the same thing that you did before is a smart thing, but it also could be a recipe for disaster. And the reason why is that because it'll be so much easier for you to unplug and disconnect if it's not fitting your mold. Because you know what you're looking for.
yeah.
But here's the problem. Nobody.
I mean, you know me. I will.
But wait. No, because nobody
shut
is
down and close off.
Nobody is going to be what you're looking for, and that's what I want.
Stop looking.
But here's the problem. I want y'all to stop putting so much stock into what you see. And one of the reasons why is that because
Well, okay,
wait, time out.
But that is what jealousy is.
Right, but
jealousy is not. Jealousy is only based off of what you see. Because
how
if you,
do you-
knew
but-
what was going on behind closed doors,
Right.
you wouldn't be jealous of it.
What do we say all the time? If you know better, you do better.
Right.
Right? So how is it that you understand what the rest of the world puts forth on social media, on giving you glimpses, on Snap, on picture shots and Instagram and all this extra shit, right? And you know for a fact you're only seeing a moment in time that people want you to see.
That second.
But you're willing to delve all the way into a situation to possibly experience the fake, and the front, and the fraud of that. My thing is always, this is one of the reasons why I say never look at something and want that for yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're only.
Because you be careful and you get it.
Right, exactly. And you can have exactly what that person has. And that might not be something that you are built to
It's
endure.
not.
You might not be built to endure that. But here's the problem. The problem is that it's always a situation that people want.
Yeah.
I want this.
But you don't know what I'm
want
going
her.
through to get it.
But
You
the
don't-
problem
you know,
is that not even about what frickin' Frack is thinking about. You don't know how you could be saving yourself from some fuckery.
Oh no,
I
definitely know.
Because
That's my thing is I definitely know.
Okay.
Because you don't. I think ex-boyfriend of mine I was talking to him a couple of years ago, and he put shit in real perspective for me. I saw this couple walking down the street.
Mm-hmm.
Young couple, young boy, young girl. Girl had a rag on, like scarf tied on her head, looking any old kind of way, walking down the street with her. And I'm like this. She can get a boyfriend, and I can't. And he's like, but is that the kind of boyfriend you want, that y'all walking down the street
That's
looking
what I'm
any old
saying.
kind of way?
He could
And like
he could have just beat her ass.
right.
He could have
You
like
don't-
honestly,
you
they
don't
could have
know.
just went and got high together.
But and that's the conversations that me and my girlfriends have had in the past years is you can't, especially this couple goal shit that irks me. You don't know.
Girls shouldn't talk to other
What-
girls about relationships and with men. I think women should
Well,
talk to men about they shits.
Well, we weren't talking about it like that. We were talking about it in wanting a relationship and
Because when y'all
knowing what's going on behind closed doors.
when y'all had
You
them
can't
conversations,
say I want a relationship like Jenny and John, and John is back there smoking crack.
only women say
or-
that shit though.
Right,
Only women
but
do
you
that.
don't want that relationship.
What I'm telling you is that listen to what I'm saying. Only women do that. Y'all the only ones that do that. A man never look at it and say, yo, you look at this man and be like, oh, that's nice or whatnot, y'all cool or whatnot, and say maybe one day I'll have something like that or whatnot. But he never look at it and say, I want a relationship like theirs. Because we smart enough to understand like just the surface things like
Right,
yo,
but you understand that's the biggest thing going on right now is relationship goals. That's
no,
what.
no, that's for women.
Okay, I'm a fucking woman. Let's not negate these breasts on my chest.
But the problem, and here's the thing. That's why you want you to lean back.
So-
I want you to lean back into your 85% because that's the issue. The problem is that you are siding with the losing side. That's at the end. of the
No, but if you're listening to what I'm saying, is that I'm not for idolizing
Yes.
anyone's relationship
Good.
because I don't know what's going on
Absolutely.
behind the closed door. This is what
Right.
I've been saying for the last 15 minutes, but you won't listen to me.
Because no, I'm listening to.
No,
what you're
you're
saying.
hearing, but you're not listening.
No, I'm listening. I'm gonna.
So that's what I'm saying that me and my girlfriends are talking about.
That's so. Wait. So when you say that, that's the problem. When I keep, and the reason why I keep bringing this other stuff up or whatnot is because you're doing the right things. You're just talking to the wrong fucking people. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you this off top and whatnot because to learn.
But we're not talking about how to have successful relationships. We're not talking about that part of the relationship.
Okay.
We're talking about why we shouldn't want what other people have in relationships because you don't know what's going on in their house.
And I understand
That's what we're talking
y'all have
about.
the right idea, and what I'm saying is that even women in the room talking like that is still like
so,
like
so
wait,
say,
like
say,
wait.
say I'm.
I got a good analogy.
we
Wait,
hanging out,
I got a good
and
analogy.
I say, yo, bring some of your boys over,
No.
and we wanna pick your brain and talk. Niggas don't want to talk about this shit.
Because men don't, and that's the problem. That's what I.
So you telling me
Let
I'm
me
talking
finish
to
what
the
I'm
wrong?
talking- let me finish
you
what I'm saying.
No. You telling me I'm talking to the wrong people about it, but the people I should be talking about it don't want to talk about it. Okay.
Are you
Go.
listening? Are you listening to what I'm saying?
No, not
All right,
really, but
listen
go
to what I'm
ahead.
saying and whatnot. At the end of the day, the reason why I'm telling you that you're talking to the wrong people about it or whatnot, because
Mm-hmm.
the things that y'all talking about, the way that you're maneuvering, the topics that you're bringing up, the way that you're talking about them and whatnot, it's the blind leading the blind. At the end of the day or whatnot, a bunch of single women can't sit in a room and talk to each other
First
about.
of all,
right,
I'm the
even
only one that's single.
All right, single, married, don't matter. Bunch of women, forget it. Don't even matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because they're talking to the single one. This is a single topic. At the end of the day, y'all can't talk to each other about how to maneuver about a bunch of men that are not looking for what you're looking for. That's
But
what
we're
it's
not
like.
talking about
That's
that.
like, just listen to what I'm saying. So as as men in one instance, or what? That's like a bunch of men sitting in the room with a bunch of feminine products or whatnot, talking about which ones they prefer. It don't make no sense and whatnot, because at the end of the
Two
day and
different
whatnot,
things.
it does not apply.
Two different things.
No, it's not, because y'all
is.
sitting up there saying, let me ask you a question. What's the conversation about? The conversation is about what part? Say that part of the conversation again. Just say the part of the conversation. What part of the conversation that you're talking about?
How not to idolize couple goals.
How not to idolize couple goals. Exactly. Okay, boom. So that is still what I'm trying to tell you is that only applies to women under that, because the man is not looking as being part of a couple goal. All he wants to do is do the right by the woman he's with. That's why it's so individual. Women group themselves together like girl power. Our objective is to be on this crusade of womanhood, that we fly through the world together being the greatest wives and mothers that we possibly can be. Men, well, just listen, men are so focused on the individual woman. That's the reason why I'm saying you're talking to the wrong people. So when you asking men to come over and talk to your ass about it, a group of men don't want to get together and talk to a single woman about what she need to be doing to get a single man. That's why you have to individualize the entire thing. Talking to these women, that's why y'all keep going round and round in circles, because the woman don't really know what she did to find the right man. She just knows that she has the right man. She had a goal. She did something. She was around it. He fell for her, and that's what it is. I'm just telling you.
On the other side of it, because most times me and my girlfriends really don't talk about like being in relationships or whatever. It'll come. It could be we're watching something on TV,
right,
and it'll spark a conversation or whatever.
Right.
The only thing is, what any of us have told each other is stop wishing to be in a relationship like somebody else, because you don't know what somebody else is doing or where somebody else is going.
And you know what the man will tell you? Stop wishing to be in a relationship. That's what I'm telling you. Stop as a man. Stop.
Well,
wishing.
I mean, I stopped
no.
a long time ago.
Right.
But
Stop wishing to be in a relationship. If it happens, it's going to happen and whatnot. What God has for you is for you. Point blank. Period. It's not to the point where it's that bring me the man of my dreams and whatnot. This, that, and the third. That's the reason why women they compartmentalize everything they do and they don't want out of a man and whatnot. You can't build the perfect nigga. So that's the reason why I say just don't even think about.
Can it just take a couple?
No, you still can't build a perfect nigga. He's not a perfect nigga and whatnot. He's a nigga that you're going to.
I just said it takes a couple.
Oh, it takes a couple. Oh, now that was just rude.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
My bad.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Just stop, because that'll take, huh?
So you got to cut out all those.
No, the beeps are staying there. They already there. The beeps is there, but you can't hear us. You know what I mean? But I'll be perfectly honest with you. That's important though, because it's sometimes we gotta let go and let God rather than just listen. Rather than thinking you let me ask you like. When I tell you about these angel numbers, right? You think that every time I see 1111 and the 444 that I make a wish, I smile knowing that God is telling me I got you.
Yeah.
Because the problem is I could wish till I'm blue in the face and wish for more wishes. Don't matter. They have to be granted by somebody. That's the issue.
I think the kicker, and it's something that within the last week I knew, but I think I just really got proof,
right?
And we know situation I have at home,
right?
And there's medicine involved, and the thought fact of it was time to go get some more medicine.
Okay.
And people act like I don't want to do this. I don't want to take this shot, basically. And I'm just like, Lord, help me. I was like, I know you're going to make a way for this shot to happen. I was like, I'm not even worried about that.
Right.
It's just the whole process of getting there, because even though I knew, and like I had to apologize to God, like for even having a small ounce of doubt that this was going to happen.
Right,
and I was like, I was sending, asking my girlfriends to pray on this, because I know that God has got this.
Right.
I was like, but every extra prayer around the situation is going to help.
Right.
So it's just like everything that happens in your life.
Yeah.
Your book is written.
Yeah.
He wrote your book.
Right.
Everything is written, everything the way it's supposed to happen. You can't force it to happen any earlier than it's supposed to.
That's why it's important.
So,
yeah, exactly.
I like I said, it's been 9 months. It could be another 9 months for all I care or concern. Everything is happening the way life is supposed to happen.
Right.
So
yeah, no, I get it.
you can't force it. Like,
absolutely.
when I ask, at this point, when I ask God for, something, it's not, can I have this? Can I have that? You know what I need. Please just show me to it.
How about the strength, the patience, and
to deal with it.
Right, to endure. That's it. Like, listen, I've been asking for patience and strength to endure.
Yeah.
Like, my shit coming. Pause.
Like,
everything is
just help me.
Right. Just
help me hold on till I get there.
Oh my God, help me and doubt. Like, I'm not doubting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta keep asking you over and over. You know what it is or whatnot. So just allow me to understand that I'm being blessed and then my endurance is up and I'm able to, and I'll keep moving precisely. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man.
Just tell me what step to look. Just tell me what step to take.
So as far as being, like I said before, I think that's just the quickest way to cut jealousy off at the past or whatnot. Is to know that
well, my
what's
thing
for
is,
you, for you is for you.
You can only stop yourself from being jealous.
That's true. That's true. That's very true.
I can't stop anybody from being jealous of me if they are.
You can't.
Because that, like I said at the beginning, jealousy is your own personal situation.
Right.
Why would I even know that you're jealous of me? There's only a couple of times where you can tell, somebody is jealous of you. You find somebody staring at you intently.
Right.
It's in certain situations where, you feel that vibe of why they acting different towards me, this, that, and the third. Yeah. But outside of that, you wouldn't, unless somebody else told you, you wouldn't know that somebody was jealous of you. Yeah. So, hey, I'm moving with intent on my life.
Absolutely.
If you move with intent on your life, then you won't be jealous of what I get blessed with. But just because you're blessed with this, I can't ask for your blessing because that's not what's for me. You just gotta wait and see what he gives you, and say thank you. I hate that horn.
Get with us on IG at Mr_KnowItAll_pod, the Facebook fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast fan page, Mr. Know-It-All Podcast on TikTok, and please, as always, send all of your fuckery, duckery, and schmuckery over to the Gmail account at MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. That's MrKnowItAllPod@gmail.com. Yeah.
No.
This is America. That's my shit. You haven't, I don't know what this yet.
What?
I don't know.
You ever see what?
No. I was going to ask you or whatnot. So it's Halloween. It's October. Halloween's going to approach.
Halloween be here sooner than later.
What's the weird shit that scares you the most?
Like what?
Like something that's weird and it just scares the shit out of you.
I don't know if it scares me. It creeps me out.
What was that?
A whole bunch of holes.
Yo, bro.
You too?
A whole bunch of anything.
I don't even want to hear you say it.
Like a whole bunch of anything put together.
Oh my God.
Whole bunch of anything put together. You ever see like a bunch of little shit put together? But it's like
my back itch.
It's like a weird. It's like a weird. What you call it? Like, 'cause that's all they do. Like with them holes, they put like a honeycomb on like a titty or something.
Yeah, but
but like they. Oh. Yeah, I seen something.
I seen something
like
zoomed up, like people had like crater face or whatever, but then they zoom in like the
You ever see? I seen somebody. It was like an eclectic drawing and whatnot, where they was putting eyeballs all over the face.
You're making me itch. But stuff like that, stuff like that.
Whole bunch of things.
Just a whole bunch of one.
Oh man.
A whole bunch of one thing.
That could be a whole horror movie or whatnot.
My God.
Like if you look down at your.
Ah.
Now, if it was on you, would it freak you out?
Yes.
Like if you
Chop my fucking arm off. No. Doctor. I'm sorry. Give me one of them claw arms. I don't know. I know. I can. Can you do a skin graft and put? No.
All right, y'all. Well, this has been episode 190. Kelly Q is actually officially freaked out. I am Mr. Know-It-All. Of course, that is Kelly Q. We are so glad to bring you another episode the week after we recorded episode. We haven't done this in a while or whatnot, so hopefully we can get back to it. On behalf of Kelly Q, I am Mr. Know-It-All. We will see you for episode 191. And holla at you later on, man. Peace out. Deuces. And go fuck yourselves.
I refuse to comment on that.
Well, you shouldn't be such a smart mouth, Mr. Know-It-All.